Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5 Brave New World as Germany. So, I'm going to continue where I left off. I was actually considering signing a peace deal with Ashurbanipal, because then I could denounce him, get a small diplomatic boost, at least with maybe 2, maybe 3 leaders, and that might be enough to convince them to declare war on him, because right now I can't get anyone to declare war on him, and I'm the only leader at war with him. So that's obviously a big problem, especially since he already has crossbowmen. So that's an even bigger problem, because now there's just no way I can push through. It's not going to happen. Not only that, I'll have to back up fairly soon, because these things are pretty tough and they do a ton of damage. So it's just not going to happen right now. Anyway, I also got some trouble near Hamburg apparently, so I need to watch out for that. This could end poorly for me. Yeah, I might need that trebuchet over there, even though it's down to 50% health. Oh, and also, I will have to start a trade route from Munich, unless I want to start a trade route with city-states, but I'm not quite ready to do that just yet. I mean, I will need trade routes with city-states once I get Hanse, but I will not get a Hanse in the next 30 turns, so I'm just going to grab 13 gold and 4 science from Marrakesh. That's the best option right now. And yeah, that's the best I can do right now. I queued up a shrine in Munich because I want to get some more faith. I can faith buy right now, but obviously I can't do it when I'm getting 1 faith per turn. So it would be nice fixing that. And yeah, you can see how much damage I'm taking right now. Good news is, I got a promotion, so I can grab either medic or cover 1. I think cover 1 is going to be way more useful, but now I have to back up, because if I don't, I'm just going to flat out lose these units. I can do a little bit of damage here, but that's all I'm going to do. And I need to get a plantation over there, so that's what I'm going to do. This guy goes here. I can actually upgrade this guy to longswordsman, so there we go. I can move 2 tiles, fortify until healed, and then start firing on some of these. But yeah, he has a lot of firepower around here. This is going to be problematic. I think I'm going to target the ranged ones, because they are the ones with firepower. And the triremes can just capture the city once my city is down to 1 health. But they can't really do a lot of damage to the city. So that's what I'm going to do. This guy will stay over here, and this guy will just grab another farm, I suppose. I'm about to finish a university, so I will assign specialists in there ASAP. So far this is not going great. I mean, this is obviously not the outcome that I was looking for from this war, but it's just not possible to push through here. In fact, my best bet might be signing a peace deal, beelining for navigation once I'm done with gunpowder, getting some frigates and taking Assur directly. That might be my best bet really, because, as I said, it's pretty much impossible to break through here, especially when he has crossbowmen while I don't. So I might just sign peace soon, not to mention all of these ships around here. I'm not sure if I can handle that, even with 2 trebuchets. Yeah, this one really needs to heal up a little bit more. I definitely don't want to lose a city. If I were to lose Hamburg, this would be more or less game over right now. Obviously, I wouldn't be able to recover from losing a city, when I only have 3 cities right now. So this is a bit of a problem. I will get gunpowder in 11 turns. I'm also in negative happiness. Oh, that's because I lost tire. Great, 32. So I would have to drop 750 gold on it. It might be better buying incense from Rome. I mean, this will not change my status in Florence, but it will give me +4 happiness. And it will give me +40 influence with Florence. So I think I'm going to do that. I wasn't going to, but buying incense from Rome is obviously a better option than dropping 750 gold on Tyre. And I will get +4 happiness from the cotton once I'm done with the plantation. So okay, that's what I'm going for. Let's see, I don't have anything to trade for. I'll just have to pay in gold. He wants 9 gold per turn, so that's a bit nasty. But I'm going to accept, I don't really have a choice. This is still better than spending 750 gold, so accept. There we go, +2, and that will be +6. I could queue up a circus somewhere. And also, I need the specialists, before I forget about that. So, I think I'll get rid of this engineer specialist, because Hamburg only has 8 population, which is a little bit problematic. I don't have a lot of food around here. I don't even have a granary in Hamburg yet. So, there we go, that's reasonable enough. Alright, looks fine to me. And yeah, you're just going to back up. You are a little bit useless right now. Okay, so now he's probably going to push my cities. I mean, he's already pushing Hamburg. I might have to sign a peace deal, because otherwise I'm going to flat out lose Hamburg. I definitely can't let that happen. That would be terrible. That would be more or less game over for me. I have no idea if I will be able to win this game. I'm not quite sure if it's possible to recover. I was really counting on taking some of these cities around turn 200. This is already turn 221. We're in Renaissance era. Some of the AIs will probably enter Industrial era pretty soon. They are all in Renaissance era still, but I expect to see Industrial era in the next 30 turns maybe. Maybe a little bit later than that. Anyway, let's do some damage here, so I can get rid of that dude. Yeah, he has a lot of firepower, that worries me a bit. If Hamburg goes down to red health, I'm going to sign a peace deal. I really can't risk losing a city right now, that would be horrible. Other than that, there's really not a lot I can do. I could spend some of my money to buy a few units, but that's a little bit pointless. I can defend myself just fine, and buying units for gold would not allow me to take his cities. Yeah. Okay, I might have to sign a peace deal right now. Unless... Oh nice, I got a promotion, so... Yeah, I'm going to grab a volley, although I'm really tempted to get accuracy too. But I need volley. Oh great, I didn't get rid of that one. So I might have to sign a peace deal right now, before I lose that city. It's a little bit risky not doing it. I don't think he can bring the city down to 1 health on the next turn, so I might wait one more turn to get a little bit of experience still. I know this is very risky, I just want to maximize the experience I get from this war. So, okay, that's what I'm going to do. Let's grab that wheat. Heal these guys up. So you go here and heal, you go here and heal. Alright, I will steal a technology in 13 turns. And I will also unlock rationalism in 12 turns. So that's nice. I might be able to steal some rationalism, some Renaissance technology from him. I could steal acoustics, maybe. We'll see about that. I mean, I will obviously enter the Renaissance era before I steal the technology. But yeah, this is way too dangerous right now. I'm really pushing my luck. I think I'm going to sign a peace deal, I don't know. Can I get rid of that crossbowman? No. I don't want to risk losing my trebuchet. And yeah, it's already down to 69. I could swap these two. And 2 shots from crossbowmen would not be enough to destroy a trebuchet. I don't think so. But this is still extremely risky. Alright, let's see if I can get rid of that guy. Yes, I can. But he does have a pikeman over there. So if he brings the city down to 1 health, he won't be able to capture it. I think I'll go for one more turn and then sign a peace deal, or I could try to sign a peace deal right now. Yeah, I'm actually going to sign a peace deal right now. I don't want to risk losing cities. I don't think he'll pay me for peace, that's kind of obvious. So I'll just sign a regular peace. There we go. Now I got 15 turns. I can denounce him. So that's what I'm going to do. That should give me a small bonus with some of the other leaders. Can I trade anything? No. I can't trade the iron because that's iron from the city-state. And that's not possible to trade. So I'm going to denounce him right now. Let's do it. That should give me a diplomatic boost with at least 2 leaders. With Morocco. And probably with Boudica as well. Which is exactly what I need. But we'll see. Would be nice if it gave me a diplomatic boost with Rome. Rome might be close enough to actually attack him. It's hard to say. Well, we'll see. It's already done, so I'm about to find out what the effect of that is going to be. The good news is none of my units died. I got some nice experience, but the bad news is I got pretty much nothing out of this war. Other than making sure he's not going to attack me on his terms. Because if I didn't attack him when I did, in the early game, I'm pretty sure he would just build up a big army and attack me on his terms. And letting Ashurbanipal attack you on Deity on his terms with a huge army of siege towers and other nasty units is really not a good idea in any situation. Right, so would you kindly get out of my territory? You can do it. You're not blocked. Right. So I'm about to get +3 faith per turn. I think I got my faith purchases automated right now, or do I? Yes, I do.
Would you be interested in a trade agreement?
No, I would not be interested in a trade with you. I'd rather sell that for gold. I really need the gold right now. I could trade that for a luxury. That's actually much better. Oh, nice, I got great engineer. But before I use him, let's see. Rome. Oh yeah, he doesn't want my ivory? Okay. What about you? No? Only England, really? I could trade for gems.
Go ahead.
Okay, before I do this, let's see. Marble, gold, copper. Alright, let's see. Does anyone have some of that? Marble, gold, copper. Okay, Japan has copper. Can I trade for that? That would be nice. Yeah, whatever you say. Yeah, he doesn't like me too much. So he wants extra free gold per turn and open borders. I guess I'll give him free gold per turn because it's worth it for Will of the King in Hamburg. So there we go. Free gold per turn is not a huge deal. I would prefer 1-for-1 trade, but whatever. Alright. So I'm actually going to use this great engineer for a manufactory because my production is still a little bit on the low side. And the manufactory over here will help me a lot. There's no wonder that I can get right now, so I can't rush anything. I could save him, but I'd rather get a use out of him right now. So there we go, manufactory is out. Now I'm going to remove this specialist for now and focus Berlin on growth. I'll just redo all of these assignments real quick. So 3 food first and 4 food obviously. I lock the sugar, the manufactory, the horse for hammers, and these 2 tiles, I guess. Okay, that looks reasonable enough. 10 turns. I was hoping it will be faster than that, but whatever. Okay, so I need barracks in at least one city. My happiness should be okay for now. I'm actually going to grab barracks in Berlin. I don't have barracks anywhere right now, which is a little bit problematic. Especially when I can already build armories. It might be a good idea getting a heroic epic. I need something. I think the best bet to actually take one of these cities is going to be navigation. I don't really see a better way. So I could build a few frigates, then just try to rush Assur. I mean, Assur is going to be easier to take than Nineveh. This is pretty obvious, I would say. I need to get at least one ship and just scout this general area to see what's going on here. I will do that. But that's not a huge priority right now. I do have, what, 13 turns still? So, let's see. How are my relations with everyone? Okay. Boudica likes me. Morocco still likes me. I have declaration of friendship with one of their enemies. Rome likes me. England likes me. So, okay, this is not too bad. I like how I still have the warmonger penalty with some leaders, even though I didn't take a single city in this game, which is kind of annoying. At least now it's not binary. I mean, before the fall patch, you were either seen as a warmonger or you were not seen as a warmonger. Now they have some early concerns about my warmongering. Right, so I don't think there's anything useful that I can do right now. No, not really. But it might be possible to convince both Morocco and Boudica to declare war on Ashurbanipal and maybe even Rome. If I could build a coalition against Ashurbanipal, that would force him to split his army. Okay, I got the diplomatic boost with Bodica. I should get a boost with Rome, I hope. Or maybe not. I guess not. But I did get a bonus with Bodica, so that's kind of useful. I denounced the same leaders. Oh yeah, I got a boost with Rome too. I denounced the same leaders. Okay, so that's kind of useful. I won't ask them to go to war just yet. I'm not quite ready for that. I need to get my military technologies. And I need to get an armory in Berlin. I'm kind of thinking about getting the heroic epic, but we'll see about that. How's my production in Berlin right now? Should be decent. With that manufactory, with the hordes. Oh, did I lock the other hordes? No, I'm working it with Munich. Yeah, that's okay. Declaration of friendship expired with Morocco. I'll get a new one then.
تحياتي.
I can definitely use declaration of friendship with him. I don't think there's any point attacking his cities now. If I wanted to do that, I would have to do it much earlier in the game. I don't want to backstab him and end up with both of my neighbors hating me. Why is he not moving with these units? I don't like that. He might declare war on me as soon as the peace deal expires. That would be pretty bad. I need to fortify Hamburg a little bit. I might need to get a castle once I get the technology for it. Yeah. I need to protect Hamburg a little bit better than this. And obviously I need to upgrade all of my units.
Poco, pero
Oh, nice.
hace
I can
considerando.
sell horses. Perfect. Awesome. I can definitely use the money. I will most likely end up spending the money for units. I would love to get Tyre back, but I don't want to spend that much gold for it. I still got this quest for the great artist. I need to see what technology I can steal. That's one of the most important factors right now. Okay, I got the cotton, so that's 8 happiness, pretty decent. I should be okay on happiness for now, at least in predictable future. And I need some more farms near Hamburg. I definitely do. Other than that, yeah, this isn't looking too bad right now. I could make use of one of my great generals to get a citadel. Oh yeah, he doesn't like my declaration of friendship with Morocco. Oh well, whatever. And welcome to Renaissance era. Turn 230 on epic speed. Not the fastest Renaissance era ever, but that's partially because I deviated from my usual technology order. So now, I got how many turns? 5 turns, alright. So, wow, okay, that's... Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to research guilds and then steal machinery. I know he has machinery, obviously because he has crossbowmen. So if I can manage to steal machinery, that would be the perfect case scenario for me. Then I could buy a few of those in Berlin. And I should be able to get armory in Berlin by the time I'm done with all that. So if I could buy a few crossbowmen in a city with armory, that would be very, very good for me. Alright, I think I'll keep up the trade route with Marrakesh. I definitely need the money. That's a no-brainer right now. But yeah, now I need 450 faith for that. That's not going to happen in the near future. I still need a university in Munich. I do remember about that. But I'm going to let that workshop finish first. Munich's population is getting a little bit better now. But I need to get more farms around here. I need to reassign these citizens, workers, whatever. So, all of these tiles with decent yields. That leaves me with 2. Yeah. Ivory. And that leaves me with 1 that I can't really use for anything decent. I need to get a farm over here. I'll just get farm on that tile once I'm done with the wheat. But it will grow in 6 turns, that's reasonably decent. My cities are not exactly impressive, considering this is turn 230. And great, Bodica lost her capital. To Morocco, alright. That's not what I expected. I thought she lost it to the English. Okay. So Ahmad is not so peaceful. But hey, that might be good for me. I want him to get a larger border with Ashurbanipal, because that would make him more likely to actually attack Ashurbanipal. I need him to help me with this war. That's really the only way that I can break Ashurbanipal. Right, barracks. Armory is next. How much money do I need to actually buy that? Yeah, way too much. Never mind. I'll just wait 12 turns. And then buy a few crossbowmen in 12 turns. I really want to buy them in a city with armory. If I'm going to spend money to buy units, it makes absolutely no sense to buy them in a city without armory. So I need to get that. I should start signing research agreements kind of soon, but I need my money right now. I will definitely get research agreements once I get close to scientific revolution. It would be nice getting a porcelain tower in this game. Does anyone have rationalism? Probably not. I mean, it's not listed here, but here's the thing. It only gets listed here if they have at least one policy in it. If someone has the rationalism opener, you will not see that on this list, so this can be a little bit deceiving. Because this doesn't mean no one has the rationalism opener, they could still have it. And it will only show up there once they get their first policy in rationalism tree. So this does not mean no one can build a porcelain tower. It makes it less likely, sure. But I did see AIs taking rationalism. They usually hate it, but it can happen. I mean, Rome had rationalism in my previous game as Assyria, so that could definitely happen again in this game. Anyway, Hamburg is done, so that's +3 faith per turn. That's still going to take a while. So, next. I think I'll go for barracks. I kind of want to get heroic epic later in this game. I'm going to need one. On the other hand, I also kind of want to get more firepower, but I don't actually have compass right now. I can't build a castle either, so I think barracks is the most reasonable choice right now. I don't need barracks in every city if I want to get a heroic epic. So that obviously includes Munich. But yeah, that shouldn't be too hard. I need to keep an eye on this peace deal though. How many turns? When is it going to expire exactly? It will end on turn 238, so I only got 4 more turns. I need to watch my back. Okay, so as much as I would love to get military tradition, I have to unlock rationalism, I have no choice. And I need to get secularism ASAP, which in this case means in 53 turns, holy crap. I need to get more culture yesterday. I need to get secularism as fast as possible. So, next research. Oh yeah, I will steal machinery on the next turn, I hope. If my spy fails, then I'm going to be upset about that. So what do I need after that? I could go for compass to build some decent ships. I don't need astronomy for anything, well, other than beelining for navigation. I need to decide whether I want to beeline for navigation and get some frigates, or get fast cannons. I could get to industrial era through fertilizer. I mean, I think it makes a lot more sense going for industrial era through fertilizer than through industrialization, because I can actually get to industrial era in reasonable time frame right now and help my cities grow faster. So I might just go through chemistry. That makes sense. That will also improve my production, because that's +1 hammer for the manufactory, +1 hammer for the mines, +1 hammer for the quarry. Okay, so I do think chemistry makes sense, and I will get 2 cannons from my trebuchets. So now I need to steal a proper technology. I mean, I need my spy to succeed, since, as you know, this is not guaranteed. He could get killed by the enemy spy, in which case I will not be a happy camper. Not at all. So fingers crossed, nice. So now I can steal machinery. So that's obviously what I'm doing. And I can upgrade my crossbowmen instantly. Nice. I need to get more of these guys, but again, I will have to wait for the armory. The good news is, if Ashurbanipal declares war on me now, I should be able to defend myself. I might want to get more firepower around here though. Yes. So I'll just send these crossbowmen to stay near Hamburg. That should be enough to defend myself. Oh, and yeah, I can upgrade these guys to musketmen, obviously. I almost forgot about that. So yeah, if I keep my crossbowmen near Hamburg and my musketmen near Munich, I should be able to defend my cities just fine if Ashurbanipal decides to declare war on me for some reason. Okay, he's plotting against Boudica, so I will warn her. That gives me an extra diplomatic boost. It should be easy to convince her to go to war with me. And oh yeah, he's marching on her city. Perfect. That gives me a lot of modifiers with her. So, okay, my peace deal would expire on turn 238. I might just ask Boudica to go to war with me as soon as the peace deal expires, unless he declares war on her first, which is a possibility. I want to get Morocco into this war as well. In fact, the best case scenario right now would be Ashurbanipal declaring war on Boudica and then me convincing Morocco to go to war against Assyria with me. This might or might not work. It's a bit of a stretch, I suppose. But then Ashurbanipal would be at war with 3 civilizations, including me, obviously. So, I might try doing exactly that. I think that's my best bet. It's still going to be tough, actually winning and taking his cities. So, I'm not quite sure if that's going to work out or not. But that's the best plan that I have at the moment. I mean, I've been playing this game aggressively. I went for military technologies. So it makes no sense to just start playing peacefully right now, because my technology order is far from optimal for peaceful play. I have to take Assur. There's really no question about that. So, okay, my peace deal will expire on the next turn. Anything useful I can get? Right, these guys will stay here. Alright, so that's more than enough defenses for Hamburg, at least for now. I will get armory in 6 turns. How much money do I need for 1 crossbowman? 620. Yeah, that's kind of expensive. But if I could sell one of my luxuries, I think one of my deals would expire soon. I could get 2 of these guys with some decent experience straight off the bat. Oh, and yeah, upcoming session. I completely forgot about scholars in residence. So getting scholars in residence to pass would be quite useful for me, especially since I'm still several technologies behind. As you can see, I'm 9 technologies behind the leader. So scholars in residence would be useful. And yeah, Poland got eliminated. Anyway, I'm going to finish this part here and continue in next one. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.